I'm Alexis Zack. I'm the Chief Financial Officer and Director of Finance for the City of Linden. I was born in Bayway section of Linden, which is known as the 8th Ward. It was a wonderful community, very diverse. I had a lot of friends, and I'm fortunate enough to have some friends that actually work with me from my childhood. And some of my mentors were George Murkowski, who was my council president and also a councilman of the 8th Ward. My journey began at the age of 14 as summer help in the construction code department, and then I was able to become a permanent part-time clerk in the fire department. And then once I graduated from high school, they had made me full-time in the fire department as the chief secretary. And then once I graduated college, I became an accounting assistant. Through the years, I became the assistant treasurer. And then unfortunately, Mr. Saliga, who had been my predecessor, had passed away untimely in 2005, and they appointed me as the municipal treasurer in 2005. And then I later became the director of finance and the chief financial officer for the city of Linden in 2009. I've been blessed to have many strong women in my life that have been mentors to me. My mom being one of them. Charlotte D. Filippo had been the chairwoman of the Union County Democratic Committee. Ann Ferguson had been the chair of and in charge of Housing Authority. She had been instrumental in helping me. And also Karen Sheehy. She had worked for the city of Linden for decades, and I worked closely with her. And she was a very strong personality, but brilliant, and they all were able to help me become the woman I am today. A lot of wisdom was imparted on me through the decades by them. There's been a lot of changes in Linden. We've become more diverse than we've ever been before within the last, I'd say, decade. And our Mayor Armstead right now has put a lot of new initiatives in the city of Linden, which I'm very proud to be a part of. The mayor and I have worked together for almost 30 years. He's very fiscally responsible, but he also cares about the community as if it's his own family. And that's what I love about Linden, that we're one big family. My style is extremely conservative when it comes to budgeting. We make sure that we justify every expense. Mayor Armstead and I have worked very closely on making sure the budgets are all based on zero and they have to justify every expense. So we've been able to maintain that financial stability in the city of Linden. The impactful collaborations between the mayor and myself have been able to deliver to residents no tax increases multiple years during a worldwide pandemic when not many communities could say that. The mayor was steadfast in wanting to deliver zeros for the municipal portion of those tax rates, and he was also able to collaborate with the Board of Education on many of those years to deliver zero increases on the Board of Education as well. We try to treat everybody like their family and make sure that they get what they need in a timely manner and an efficient manner as possible. It's an amazing honor for me to be among such prestigious finance leaders of New Jersey. It's an award that really means a lot to me after being in the business for over 37 years. To be honored and to be able to stand among some of the best in the state of New Jersey, where there's thousands of finance leaders. To be chosen was definitely one of my highest honors that I've ever received. Oh, absolutely. Mayor Armstead and my governing body and Council President Yamakaitis, they have all been very supportive of me and reappointing me year after year as the treasurer and the finance officer, along with my incredible staff. I don't think I'd be able to accomplish a quarter of what I accomplish if I didn't have the staff that I have. They're an amazing team, and we work together to make Linden a better place. The advice I would give is to never give up, to be resilient, to persevere, to always be strong and willing to learn, and you have to be able to adapt with the situation. Presently, I'm mentoring a young lady named Isabella, who's brilliant, and she's a student at Kane. She graduated #2 in Linden High School. She works for me, and one day I hope to see her sit in this seat. One of my proudest accomplishments is my family. I was able to raise 2 sons that are incredible young men and good human beings, along with taking care of my 2 parents who had suffered from Alzheimer's. And I was able to serve as the chief financial officer during those stressful times, but I believe they instilled in me the values of being a great employee and a hardworking individual. I am honored to work with an exceptional group of women and men that help in the finance department. I'm blessed to be able to say that my assistant municipal treasurer has also been a lifelong friend of mine since kindergarten, Christine Figueredo. I also have a tremendous staff, support staff in Richard Figgins. Most people know him as Nard. He's big in the community. He works with all the different basketball, baseball, football programs in Linden, and he's also my chief accountant that works with me closely. We have Tanya Kalinoff, who's our payroll supervisor. She's been a dedicated employee. She worked tirelessly through getting us paid through the pandemic when a lot of people were out. She was one that was always here for us. I also have Alana, who has been added to our payroll, and I also added Michelle Joseph. She's relatively new. She's been picking up tremendously in the Department of Finance. And I also have Isabella Rodriguez, who one day I really see her sitting in this office, in this seat. And they are a tremendous support staff, and they're able to help me when I need help and be able to deliver to the residents what we need to deliver to them.